Hello and welcome to another edition of Resources for Life TV at resourcesforlife.com. My name is Greg Johnson, and this is a short video review of the Manfrotto tripod, and also there's a special tripod head on here. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you purchase a tripod that is kind of in the $60 maybe to $100 price range, often the tripod comes with a head, this piece on the top. But when you are buying higher end equipment, I would say kind of in that $150 and above price range. It's kind of icy out here today. When you go into that higher price range, then you're going to be buying a separate tripod base and head, as you see here. So let me first just zoom in on this. This is the 190, I think you can see that there, the 190XPROB model. And the top here also is worth pointing out. You can see here on the tripod, let me just go ahead and open this up. This tripod mount can come out and then swivel, and I'll go ahead and just show you an example of that here. So you bring this up and there's a release pin in there, so I can actually swivel this like so. So if you're taking pictures, let's say macro photography of flowers or bugs or something, you can actually stabilize the camera pointing to the ground. So that's a really nice feature. I'm going to go ahead and put this back together like so. And in addition to that, you have your basic controls here. Very nice, smooth, oil dampened motion for the head here. And the head, let me give you that info, is, you can see here, the 128RC Manfrotto head. A few points. I like this mounting system here. Let me just show you that. With one lever you can just kind of snap and this metal piece pops out. You can get extras, but it's solid metal, it's not plastic, and you don't like slide it in or screw it down or whatever. It's just like instantly snaps in place and very, very solid. On this tripod you can see the little leveler tool there. I don't really use that too much. I'm not sure who would. I think normally you want to, line your video or photography up visually to the eye. So often, whatever you're taking a video of isn't perfectly, horizontal with true, whatever, flat earth, So a few other points about this tripod is I wanted to point out. It's lightweight, and for me, when I'm using a tripod, it's often when I'm traveling or mobile and at events or whatever. I want to make sure I have a tripod that's going to be relatively small, which this is, and easy to carry around. So this meets those criteria, and yet, although it's fairly lightweight, it's strong and it's sturdy. Now I got mine, actually, there's Roger right now. I got my tripod at University Camera, which is right here on Dubuque Street in Iowa City. And they have a really good selection, good value, and the know-how to make sure you get into the equipment you need and not things that you don't need. So anyway, worth checking out. It's ucamera.com on the web. But anyway, when I do video work and I use a tripod, I want the tripod to be stable. Some of the very lightweight aluminum tripods, the cheaper ones, are, if you don't touch them, they're relatively stable. But the problem with aluminum is it just feels to me kind of flimsy and wobbly, and the least little bump just kind of shakes the thing like, bumping into a tent, with those aluminum tent rods. But anyway, so small, lightweight, strong, durable, very fluid motions when you're adjusting, either tilting back or panning left and right. All around good tripod. This one was about $260 for the head and the tripod. And that's, I would say, the starting price range, kind of $200 to $250 for these rugged industrial or commercial grade tripods. But that's about it. And this one's actually going to be used at my workplace, and I have, for my own personal use, my own tripod that's a Manfrotto, a previous model. One thing I should point out with this is sometimes you might want to set your tripod in a location where you're not setting it on flat ground or on a flat surface. Let me just show you here. For example, here's some stairs, and with this kind of a tripod you can actually, take one of the legs and let that drop down like so, and you can see the tripod can actually be on an uneven surface, which is really nice. The other thing you can do with this tripod is these snaps here allow you to bring that leg way up, so you could do this in reverse. Let me just show you here, two legs here and then that other leg bent way out back here. So with the pivoting head, with the flexibility of these tripod legs, this is really kind of an all-purpose multi-situation tripod, and I really do like this design. It's the same as the one I have. Mine is green color, but otherwise functions about the same as this. So anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in, and if you have any questions about this tripod or want me to review any other products, just let me know, and I'll be happy to oblige. Take care.